Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Some good work on the right flank here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chouameni. And that is a little undercooked. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Germany are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Cruyff. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Chouameni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cleared away. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. Costa Curta. Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well timed, excellent interception. Costa Curta tries to play it through. Now it's Chouameni. Germany have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Germany with the corner. They're first. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto'o. He's well positioned here. Ronaldinho. Neymar. And it's Neymar. It's a really well measured ball.
1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. Eto'o providing an outlet on that flank. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Ronaldinho. Belletti. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Knocks it into space. Maldini cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos tries to pass it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Casillas claims comfortably. Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Germany. Number 9, Shevchenko. Number 10, Ito. Number 14,
And it's Neymar.
Chouameni. Coming on the field.
Played into space out wide.
Number 20, Vinicius
That's a decent
Junior.
clearance.
Number
Neymar!
23, Bellingham. Substitution.
And that has been cleared. And here's Beckham. Lovely feet. Crunching tackle. He's having a go. So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Now that's well seen too. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Out to the left it goes. Beckham.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
De Ligt calmly anticipates. And Cruyff! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Takes a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Haaland! Oh, that's a key interception. Zanetti. Played with finesse. He's found the way through. Stojkovic! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And he was quick to react. Plays it through. Pass somewhat off target. It's a sharp pass. Ronaldinho. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Spread out to the left. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And he's gone backward here. Modric! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho tries to clear, well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, super ball! And that has been knocked clear. That's the throw. Modric. Well, that has not gone well.
Barcelona really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long...
Haaland. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
There will be 1 minute
And he's
at
there
a time.
to belt it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Security staff for
Well,
each
let's
block.
not beat about the
Please
bush,
report
Peter.
to
It's
the
been
staff room
fairly
immediately.
flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's it's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup, and he's managed to get free.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Tries to play it through, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Out to the left it goes. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. Now there's a shapes to shoot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Done delicately. Azar. Knocks it into space. This might spell danger. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's beautifully weighted. It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Barcelona
Modric.
have their third corner.
Number 10. Messi. Number 18.
Maldini getting this one clear.
Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Expertly cut out, really
Coming on
nicely
the
done.
field,
Can he finish?
Number 23.
Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Takes the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Played back in. Neymar. Big chance! He's got a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, played through for the wide man.
5 minutes has been
Can he
indicated.
finish? Played it short. It's a pretty loose pass. And a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. Shifted upfield. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. Look at the shot at goal! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Adams, a probing pass. Savinho looking to run onto it. Beckenbauer. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He has found the way through. Poor robust challenge. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Shot could be on. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Maradona is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Maradona! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shot, surely! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Oh, he's been caught napping. The cross, and it's a corner. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup.
Oh, what a climb! Superb goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Fernando Torres. Girassi receives it in a good position here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Manchester United finding their passes. Girassi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Lacking in accuracy.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And it's made its way to him. Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Manchester United really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
That'll be a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira, Messi, he has a looker, and he shoots! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is Judge, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Modric. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes
Beyond the
added
defence. And he's quick to get it clear again. Taken back almost at once. Can he finish? It's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threat. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Madrid hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. And the game has already resumed here. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Xavi. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was a
Chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. And he lines up, he gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Chiellini makes the interception. And the keeper takes decisive action. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pass is just off target. Caceres deals with that comfortably. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. And a chance! Oh, taken with style! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Chance! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar.
Madrid
Coming on the
blast
field,
themselves into a
number
3-goal
four,
lead.
Raul.
Shot at goal! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Girassi! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United can have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Raul, that's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! And that's it. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character.
And not a few goals, actually.
Yeah, of course.
That's an excellent interception. Bebeto. This is Batistuta. Olise! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
Takes a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
It's Modric! And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this...
Messi! Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found the way through. Lovely, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Modric. That looks a mighty effort! Oh, crossbar! And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Great vision. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona, Ronaldinho! Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Shot, can he finish? There it is! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This might spell it's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Batistuta. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Modric, good take, and Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Neymar. Nice interception, well timed.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar looking to run onto it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that has been cleared. That's rather hopeful. A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
That's travelling a long way. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly well.
And Bebeto! Yes! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And a chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Mateus. Oh, it's Bebeto. And he's lost his man here. Mateus. Mateus! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Batis. Goes for a shot! Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there. Mateus with the short one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. And it's Maradona. And he was quick to react. We are into overtime. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.